If you guys tuned in, hopefully you guys are having a little bit of a glitch. I'm not 100% sure what happened there for a second, but it looks like the cameras are working again. There we go. Taom Max Rack, Dave Gavrish getting ready to. It's Rack Your Own on the list, of course. Gonna set them up. 2, 3, and 4 in the back. Interesting. Here we go. Pro list match, race to 9. Number 6, Dave Gavrish, 705. Number 7, Mike Papa, not rated. But as you know, on the list, we have a couple of players that are not exactly Fargo rated tournament players, but they're definitely in the 650 plus to 700 range. Should be a good match tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Looks like Dave broke dry, so that's going to bring Mike Papa in to start this rack off. And looks like there's not a lot of problems on this situation. Now he's got the 1 ball clean, he's got the 2 ball hanging, 3 out in the middle of the road. Should be pretty smooth. Hey, Joe, thank you in the comment section for wishing me yet another happy birthday. Appreciate that, of course, as always. Hey, did you see that clip I put up on Facebook recently? I think it was last night. You getting ball in hand, of course, and you being you. Pretty funny clip. If you don't follow me on Facebook, you won't know what I'm talking about. But every once in a while, something funny happens here at Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena, and I can go into the digital pool, all table streaming access, of course, and pull a clip. And yeah, Joe did something funny the other day. I gave up ball in hand. I put the ball up on the rail, and Joe proceeded to shoot it right off the rail like it was like a boss, and just drains it right in the corner. It was funny as hell. So check that out if you get a minute. But oh wow, you're absolutely right. Who needs ball in hand? Yeah, Mike Papa just fired that, or no, that was Dave Gavrish actually. Just kind of took a swing at that one, and now Mike's got a decision to make. You try to run 5 balls here in this weird situation, or do you go for the 4-9 combo? It looks like he's going for the 4-9 combo. And he's going to leave it hanging. Oh, no. That was the last thing you wanted to do. That's much better. All right. So, yeah, looks like Dave's going up 1-0. Not used to seeing him with a cap on his head, but all right, here we are. Who needs ball in hand? Play it as last. Hey, you're not wrong, man. He knocked that thing right off the rail and drained it. It was pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. All right, Dave Gavrish up 1-0 in this race to 9 pro list match tonight. Boom! There goes the wing ball. Let's see. Does he have a look at this one? He's gonna have a look at it, but it's not gonna be pretty. Made the wing ball, but he's probably gonna have to play safe here, is my guess. Let me know how I sound, by the way. I mean, I was a good friend of mine since my brother, my youngest brother, Jay, his friend Frank Tomaselli is a musician, roadie, sound expert. Had him come in here, take a look at our system. We're going to be making some new upgrades to the Sharkstream, make sure that we sound amazing, of course. And we were kind of messing around with it a little today, so that's why it may sound a little weird. But coming next week, we should be tip top. And big shout out to Frank Tomaselli. Appreciate you coming in here and taking a look at our system and saying exactly how screwed up I am when it comes to the sound engineering part of this. But wow, good shot. Just fires it cross-eyed like it was nothing. Kind of get a little bit of a double kiss there, so it's going to bounce a little weird. Gave back. You can look at this 3 ball, but what do you do with this 4? Do you try to measure yourself around that 6, or do you try to just sort of leave yourself the bank shot? Gives it a nice little kiss, and there's the 6. I got a little worried about that. 4 cross corner, maybe? Oh, he went for the slice and didn't quite get there. Hit it a little fat. That's going to bring Mike back with a clean look at this 4 ball. As long as he can get on the 6 right, get in good shape. Set up pretty good there. Now the question is, he's pretty straight on this 6. Can he get back to the 7? This is the tightest table in the room. Yeah, that was my scary part. He got a little too straight. Now Mike's got to look at this. Is he going to safe, or is he going to try and actually play the 7 right where he's standing? Oh, I guess we went for option B, and it's going to look at this. Just just barely rolled a little bit. It looked like it was heading in, but it kind of tuned out a little. Dave knocks the 7 down. He's got the 8 hanging. Just got to put a little left on it to get it back to the 9. Dave should be up 2-0 at this point. Touchy touch. Nothing wrong with that shot whatsoever. Sit down. 2-0 Dave Gavrish coming right out the box. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate everybody for getting in on the Shark Stream. Like, share, all that good stuff. And make sure you check out the Boom and Freezer show. As always, season 3 just about done. We have one more amazing episode coming up soon. Finishing with a bang. So let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Who's going to be our final guest next Monday at 6 p.m.? Our final guest is season 3, I should clarify. Boom and Freezer show is not going anywhere. In fact, myself, Scott Frost, Bobby Hilton, and Austin Co-Francisco, all the team on Boom and Freezer show are getting ready for season 4 already. We're going to start airing episodes in about a month. Going to make some upgrades to the booth. Going to make some upgrades to the remotes. It's going to be very exciting. And if you guys enjoyed the Boom and Freezer episodes so far, make sure you give them a like and share. Follow them on Facebook, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Flapping the balls around a little bit here, but it worked out. Dave's got to look at the one, but I don't think he's got a clean. Yeah, I don't think he's got a shot. Tap it into the 7, roll the cue up behind the 2. But Mike's got ready. Wow, cut that like a razor. Worked out though. Oh, look at this 9-ball going wild, but that does not count on the shark stream, or at least in the list matches. So the 9 comes back out, but he stays at the table. That was a legally pocketed shot, just wasn't called. The 9 must be called on the list. Comes off a 2-ball for the corner, no big deal. Nice. How else do you play this shot? Nine ball kind of sitting a little in the way. Let's see what Dave's got in mind for this one. Just gonna send it. He just shipped it. All right, cool. And there it is. Nailed it. Look at this leave. He's like, you know what? Just ship the 2. We'll see what happens. And the 5's gonna come along and say, oh, you need a little help? There you go. Be in the corner, no problem. He's gonna play the 4 in the same corner, I'm guessing. Side, go up and down. Got a little piece of the 7 just for fun. I'm looking at the camera here, and it's you know, you see Dave Gavrish, very recognizable fellow if you've ever tuned into the Shark Stream. But Ryan Cullen's the one that always has the baseball cap on, so I'm a little almost confused. Dave looking sharp there. He about ready to go up 3-0. Thinned it, left it well, but thinned it. Like took a little swing at the corner bank. He's gonna leave it right out in the open. I'm putting this one away. Like that, 3-0. Speaking of McDermott, and I'm sorry I missed the break a little bit there, but speaking of McDermott, have you guys heard that the McDermott Open has been rescheduled? It was originally supposed to be April 1st through April 4th here at Brunswick Arena. Now it will be July 16th. Buying rounds. If you want to try and take a chance at a satellite to get into the McDermott Open, now's the time. But I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to having the other 8 Gold Crown 7s installed here at the Brunswick Arena, as well as seeing all the pros coming out for the McDermott Open. It's going to be a great time. And, Bobby's been putting his heart and soul into getting everything ready. But he's got some great photos there by Austin Co-Francisco. He's got some other pictures and things that he's been hanging on the wall. This place is really looking sharp. So if you haven't been to Yale Billiards in a while, stop by. You check it out. It's awesome. It's looking really cool. Look at it. Oh, I thought it was gonna drop. That would have been impressive. Yeah, no, it's just we got the digital pool, all table streaming access set up again, and we have the McDermott Open coming up. What else do I got to touch on? We have our usual list matches, and you're looking at the Gold Crown 7 right there on the front of your screen. Sexy table, got to be honest. Been playing on it pretty much every day since December 27th, I believe, was when they opened up for the first time. Joe, you'd know. Remember when I took the first shot on table 1? In right now, not sure why. Part of it, but check YouTube real quick just to make sure. Hearing myself. Weird. And there you have it, Mike Papa on the board. I just reset the microphones. Hopefully the sound is a little bit better. Not sure what is going on because we have barely anyone tuned in right now. We got 19 people actually tuned in. And this is a pro list match on a Wednesday night. I generally expect to see a few more people than that, but hopefully it's not glitching too bad. We're going to be doing, like I said, some repairs on the system in the coming weeks. Sure what is going on. There we have. Oh, sounds like the system's working. So now we're on rack 5. Dave Gavrish up 3-1 over Mike Papa. Getting ready to break. Here we go. Looking for that 5 ball to disappear. Oh, we got a little traffic, but the 6 helped him out. 2's tied up real bad, and the 1 is kind of ugly as well. Not the most friendly break in the world, but we'll see what happens. We got 2 pretty good, solid players here getting ready to knock it down. I think Mike was looking to put the 1 up on the short rail. Kind of got a little bit of friction from the 5. Dave's going to have to Put in a little work here. Thinking 1-5, or is he thinking safety? With that 2 ball sitting where it is? Yeah, I'd be kind of crashed into the 2-7, but the 2 still tied up. Punch, try to get the 2 away from the back of the table, and now it's going to leak out. Dave's going to have a clean look at this 2 ball, too. Put the link in for the pro list into the comment section if you guys are curious about following along, making sure you follow all your favorite players here on the Shark Stream. That's where to go to check out their current positions on the list. Dave with a nice little safe there. Kind of stuck Mike behind the 5. Mike's looking to kick at it. Hit the 3 right in the face, but man, look at this table now. Be very surprised if Dave had any problem knocking down these next 6 balls. Okay, color me very surprised. Kind of bricked that 3 right out of the corner. So now Mike's got a great opportunity. Same 6 balls, still spread out. 3 in the corner, 4 in the top left. Oh, Mike with a big brick there. Those 4-inch pockets, man, they're no joke. You got to come correct. You try to shove them in there without being center pocket, you're going to sit there and see the exact same situation. But look at this leave. Got a little fortunate. Dave Gavrish is going to have a hard time getting to this 4 unless he grabs a jump cue. I mean, jumps are legal in the pro list. Even then, it's so close to the rail, you almost risk sending the 4 off the table if you don't land right. Going to go off the rail. Yeah, just give it a little smack. 9 balls right where it needs to be. That's not a bad shot there. Dave's left Mike pretty safe. Nice contact there from Dave. Gonna leave Mike a pretty open shot here. A little bit of left English with this slice should get him on the 7 nice and clean. Oh, there's those 4-inch pockets again. Dave with a swing and a miss. I did not see that coming. Gonna be ball in hand for Mike Papa. Not sure what they're saying, but I'd be love to hear it. And ball in hand, Mike. 3 balls left on the table. Liking his chances. A bit of position there on the 3. Should be able to swing out for the 5 just fine. Yep. There's chalk. Okay, well, a little bit of a stretch, but he should be able to reach this. Oh, no, I'm looking at I thought that was the 8 ball. Here's the 4. He came in right into the corner of the pocket. Not happy, obviously. Dave drains the 4s, got himself a nice look at the 6. Sean, you're not wrong. I'm not sure what's going on. Like right now, we have almost nobody tuned in. I think we might have had a little bit of a glitch when we launched the stream. So maybe people got notified and didn't decide to tune in, or maybe there's a issue on YouTube. But yeah, I put them off with that circle. You're absolutely right. The commentator curse is real. At least that's what they tell me. Mike's not going to make them shoot. That's going to put Dave up 4-2. Guys, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit like if you're enjoying the stream. That I think there was some kind of technical glitch. I've been trying to. We're working real hard with the Boom between the Boom and Freezer show, doing season 4 coming up in about a month. Just wrapped up season 3 coming out next week, and of course the Shark Stream itself. We've been trying to make some improvements to the booth. I think I'm gonna kind of nuke it from orbit and just reinstall everything because we've been having these little gremlins causing our streams to glitch here and there. So hopefully a nice clean reinstall over the next weekend will take care of that. And we've also going to be ordering a bunch of new sound equipment to make it sound as best obviously as we can. So stay tuned to the Shark Stream. Thanks everybody for supporting the Shark Stream that's ever donated or supported any of the raffles or any of that kind of stuff. Got some great stuff coming up. We're going to have the McDermott Open here on July 16th through July 19th. And so that's just been announced on WNT.com or WNTTV.com, whichever. Hopefully we'll get a lot of the same kind of play. We had 23 pros here last year, including several valued members from Team No Sleep, of course. Soto, David Alcady, FSR, you just to name a couple. I'm looking forward to meeting all the fellas again. It was a lot of fun last year, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing this summer as well. Mike seems to be just a touch off, man. I'm not sure if it's table 8 that's getting in his head. I know it gets in my head. But this is a 4-inch corner and a 4.5-inch side pocket, and they're brand new Gold Crown 7s. Not the easiest way, or not the easiest tables to pocket on, that's for sure. I mean, just look at the actual rails compared to where the pockets live. Not a lot of margin for error. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? But on any other table in this room, any other Gold Crown 3 or Gold Crown 7, that would have drained no problem. But on table 8, just spits it right back out. Says, nope. There you go, Dave. Could be able to run this rock right out here. I think he's going to hit a little tiny bit of draw. Yeah, there it is. Come across the table with the 6. Boom. Knock the 7 down. Come up to the right side of the table for the 8. Tap in birdie here. He's probably going to end up on the top of the table, on that top rail. Oh, he went back and forth. And he boxed it. Oh, man, these pockets are not having it tonight. Big opportunity for Mike Papa. He wants to go to 4-3 here. He does not want to be down 5-2. White whacked it, but it's going to work. Off that bottom rail, and he should have a nice view of the 9 in the corner. Ball start, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down. That's something sticky on there. Oh, Mike. Yeah, he's not happy. I think he's just a little shook right now. I'm not sure what's going on. But this is a golden opportunity for Dave to go up 5-2. These pockets are tighter than my wallet. Hey, you're not lying, man. Old wrestler named the Iron Sheik. If you remember the old days when the WWE was the WWF and Hulk Hogan ruled the universe, the Iron Sheik would say things like, "I'm gonna make you humble." That's what table 8 does. It makes you humble. You think you're going right in center bucket, and out comes that object ball. Says, nope, you weren't quite there. That big break there from Dave Gavrish, up 5-2 over Mike Papa on this pro list match, number 6 versus number 7 on a Wednesday night. He made the 1, but he doesn't have a great look at this 2 ball. I mean, this 2 ball is kind of 3 balls in the way. You're not going to go both sides. He might just kick and stick. Yeah, that's probably the best he could do. Wasn't a lot of places for that 2 to hide. Oh, there's a lot of places for that cue to hide, though. Wonderful save there from Mike Papa. Dave's in jail. Dave's like, hold my beer. Watch me smash this 2 ball. And that's exactly what he did. Just whacked it right in the face. Mike's going to lock him up again behind the 4 and the 7, though. All right, keep going, Dave. What else you got? I think that 4's too close. Dave's kind of eyeballing the window, but I don't think there's one there. Gonna have to go up and down. Two, three, whack right in the face. Dave Gavrish knows his 3 rails. Still have Mike a decent angle, but look at where the 3 and the 4 are living right now. Still not a trivial out by any stretch of the imagination. Got the 2. Here's the tester. Can he find a way to get on the 4? Did. Good news is, look at that beautiful position. Bad news is, 3 still on the table. Back to life for me, by the way. I'll turn to my opponent when I play every once in a while down here at Yale Billiards. Like, oh man, I missed the shot, but look at that beautiful position. As Dave cleans up the 3, what's he gonna do with the 4? I'm thinking, does he go for it? He's got a 5-2 lead. could conceivably play the 4 in the bottom right corner, or he could play safe. There's the safe. Just gonna lock him up behind the 8. Yep. Look at that speed control. Good job, Dave. Mike's got a crack at it from behind. Does. Got the rail. But it's out in the open. Usual and big miss there from Dave. Mike really needs to catch a gear here. Yeah, nope. Send it. Looking sharp here. Straight in on the 6. Should have no problem getting on the 7. Oh, he's not happy. You see where he whacked the chalk down there? Yeah, he didn't want to be this straight. Kind of want to give himself a little wiggle room. Look at that. He smashed that 7 in the corner and still only got about 6 inches of travel on the cue ball, though. Now he's going to have to come up right where the cue is now. He's going to want to land again. Or come offline and leave Micah hanging 8 ball. Big opportunity here. Says you're good. 5-3.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Sharkstream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Right, nice break there. Made the 1 ball. Looks like he's got another one too. 5 balls gone. Got a clean look at the 2. Tried for the corner, didn't quite get there. And scratch. Tough rolls here tonight for Mike Papa. Now with ball in hand, Dave decides to take the long rail approach to this 3. It's a little risky, but no problem. Draws it right back for the 4 in the corner. Straight in. Mario is wondering if there's going to be a new Yale Billiards ad showing the gold crown 7s. I've already recommended that to Bobby, to be honest with you. the Sharkstream and Yelp Billiards ads have the gold crown threes that have been here forever, which are, oh, don't get me wrong, amazing tables. But it would be nice to update the visuals of the Sharkstream and show off these gold crown 7 beautiful tables. I agree. So yeah, I think maybe we'll have a conversation with Bobby and say, hey man, time to show off these gold crown 7s. He's just got so many balls in the air. I got to be honest though, he's between the McDermott Open coming up here in July 16th through the 19th, and several, doing the digital pool all table streaming access and changing all the artwork and decor here at Yale Billiards and repainting and redoing the carpeting and doing everything else. He's been a busy, busy dude. So just one more thing, we'll see. I think that would be nice, though. I actually do. I think it'd be nice to reshoot that ad and say, hey, you know what? Check out these 7s. Dave with a smash break, and he's going to end up getting 2 balls down, 8 balls. Going to spoil the party a little bit. They are really beautiful tables, though. Like I said, I've been playing on them pretty much every day since they were installed in late December 2025. So now we're in March 11th. They've been here 9 weeks, maybe 10 weeks. And they still play awesome. Such good tables. Can't wait till the other 8 arrive, and they'll be here just in time for the McDermott Open. So in about 3 months, the other 8 tables will be here. It's going to be awesome. And then, of course, all the pros are going to be here because McDermott Open, 10,000 added. Also, a big shout out to one of our Sharkstream sponsors, Cliff Dubay, who does he is Pro Fitment Billiards, and he's the one that installed these 8 tables. And man, well, I gotta say, it was one of those things where you go to Christmas and you unwrap all your presents, and you get all the, now you have wrapping paper all over the place and boxes and all kinds of stuff, and it's can you imagine unpacking 8 gold crown 7s? The cardboard, the pallets, I mean, honestly, this all the packing materials to make sure that these beautiful tables got here safe and sound. I think we had to do at least 4 or 5 dump runs just to get rid of the packing materials. So we're gonna do it all over again in about 3 months. Should be awesome though. I can't wait till the new tables show up, and of course now we're gonna have brand new cloth again. Simonis 860 HR tournament blue on every single gold crown 7 and 3 that we have here at Yale Billiards. Had a couple of guys come up here for a tournament, a little bit of a qualifier tournament that we ran for the McDermott Open Monday. The overwhelming response was, man, these tables are fast. Well, Cliff does not mess around. He stretches this cloth out and he makes sure it runs here. So, these tables are super fast. A little bit of cat and mouse here. We're going to play around with the 2 ball until something leaks out in the open. It looks like it just now may have. I think Mike left that one open. It's going to give Dave an opportunity to open up this rack a little bit. Wow. Just fired that right in the corner. Like if I hit it with that kind of speed, it would come shooting right back at me and hit me in the forehead probably. Okay, so Mario, there's a difference. There was the Monday Night Drop-In is a tournament that is usually it's like 8v8, 10v10, 12v12, whatever. It's just two teams just, having fun and it's a nice little $10 tournament. The actual qualifier, let me go up on Digital Pool and pull up the results for that. Because there were 2 entries from the 16 players. I was one of the 16 players, but I got knocked right on my butt. So I did not qualify, but I'm sure I can find that tournament for you and put the link in the comment section. McDermott qualifier 3926. Here's a link in the comments section. I'll just read out. The 2 winners were Anthony Olivero and Nick Monfreda. Coming in third was John Yale and Billy Anderson. Didn't quite get there, but they came real close. James Stevens, Bill Millington. 5th through 6th, Mike Sarenko and Sheikh Ahmed. Rounding out the top 8, Bobby Hilton, Jim Vollert, Jeremy Dupre, Will Ailey, Brian Brennan. Oh, that's this guy. Raheem Qualo, Matt Kiley, and Tito Montalvo. Rounding out the bottom 8. So, I know, congratulations to Anthony Olivero and Nick Monfreda for entering into the McDermott Open. Well done. Like Dave's about ready to punch away the 7-3 shot right there. Just knocked it down. All right, race to 9. Dave needs 2. Mike needs 6. It's a little tall order. Dave's definitely shooting well. Mike's been kind of just a hair outside, let's say. All right, so Dave just actually knocked down the 8 ball, looks like, on the wing. He's got a clean look at the 1. He's got a clean look at the 2. Decent setup for the 3. He wants to wander up a little tiny bit so he can go forward and get on the 4. Stop it right there, really, for the 5. On Yale 940. You're not kidding, man. He did well, but I laughed because it was a 600 and under tournament. And the first thing I said to Bobby Hilton when we were getting ready to start the tournament, I said, I thought you said this was 600 and under. And he's like, yeah, it is. I said, John Yale's a 940. He's literally the highest ranked Fargo player in the world right now. For some reason, that fell on deaf ears. I think this is going to be a Taom break and run if Dave can knock this 9 down. Commentator curse in the house. Oh, why did I say anything? Ready to hit the break and run button and everything. Damn it, Dave. This is no joke. Look at where the 9's at. You try to play it in the corner, you scratch. His only choice is cross corner here, as far as I'm concerned. He might try to kick back at it, which it looks like he's heading towards. I don't know what the hell that plan there was. Now it's ball in hand. Dave's on a hill. Ugh. Frustrating, right? And it's back 8-3. Dave on the hill. Mike Papa needs 6 in a row. Tall order to say the least. Dave just knocked down the 1 ball and he's looking at the he knocked the 1 and the 2. Look at this. I can't even. Yeah. All you gotta do is knock the 3 off the point, down into the corner pocket, and leave yourself perfect on the 4. Simple, right? And look at where these 6, 7, and 8 balls are on this table. As Mr. Bobby Boom would say, kind of like tic-tac-toe right here. Plenty of angle to get back on the 8 in the corner. Assuming he doesn't get straight on the 8, he should have all kinds of options to get on the 9. So I think we're about done for this Wednesday night. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you hit like, follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. Definitely check us out on thesharkstream.com. Check out Boom and Freezer as well. We have one more episode coming up that you're not going to want to miss. We've had a lot of great episodes, but this next one is going to make history. And here we go. Final shot of the night. Bang, zoom. That big handshake. Dave Gavrish wins 9-3 over Mike Papa. He will retain his 6th spot, and he'll be challenging, I believe, Rob Pearson, maybe? Oh, Sean Dixon's in the 5 spot, so he'll be challenging Sean Dixon very soon. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the Shark Stream tonight. Like I said, appreciate you guys. See you next time.
Bobby Hilton here from the Shark Stream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream, and of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vacuum Lease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.